Hello, this is Jazzy Lady, and you're listening to Jazzy Lady Talks. Okay, I just wanted to not to go on a bit of a rant for a few minutes. I'm hearing there's some talk about Teofimo Lopez apparently making some comments recently in the last day or two that he is, mad at Top Rank because he feels if they want the black fighters, they can have them, and that he said at the fighter meetings, I dissed Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley. All these motherfuckers dick ride. This is my last fight on ESPN. If they want the black fighters, they can keep them. And then he goes on and says more stupid shit. But here's the point. What I'm noticing is a lot of people seem very stunned by this. Okay. But here's my question is not even that he even said that. I'm not surprised really that he said that. I'm not stunned that he said that. I'm stunned that everybody else is stunned. And here's my question with this. Everybody that is making a video right now acting so shocked and in disbelief that he acted like this, always remember you empowered him to do this to the extent that a lot of black YouTubers were very comfortable with Tiafimo going around using the N word anyway. Everyone knows that's seen Tiafimo that he's very comfortable calling people nigga all the time. Okay? Very comfortable with that. And if you let someone call you the N word and you don't check them and you go, well, oh, isn't he from New York? He's Hispanic. That's different. Isn't he half a Honduran or something or whatever he is, right? He's Spanish. That's different. Well, everybody says that in New York. Well, he's Spanish. He could. Once you start giving people excuses, when you're a black person and you give somebody an excuse to ever call you the N word, you have just emboldened them to then do more. Always remember that. That's my whole point. So in a sense, some of these YouTubers that are acting so shocked right now and now wanting to turn on him, remember when he was already saying the N word, I didn't see any videos about anyone complaining about that. I didn't see too many YouTubers highly upset and bothered by it. I seen them excusing him for it and going, why do y'all make a big deal? He didn't have the ER. It's not like he said nigger. He didn't say with the hard R. That's different. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. If you have to argue the last two letters of a word, you've already lost the argument. Okay? Okay, you've lost the argument already. So that's your best defense. Well, he didn't say the ER, he said the GGA. Oh my God. Okay, so that's the point. And keep in mind, a few months ago or late last year, there is a video out. And I'm trying to think of the channel that I heard it from, but he called Martin Luther King and Malcolm X boys. He called them boys. And I heard it on another YouTuber's channel. Okay? He was being interviewed and it was a fight that he wasn't in. They were interviewing him about another big fight coming up. And he's on camera saying boys. Now he wasn't necessarily trying to say there, but someone was talking to him and somehow he brought up, the interesting thing, he was talking to a young black fighter and he was trying to quote, give him some game. And he's on camera and he says, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and them boys. And he's talking about them. I guess he feels like in a positive way. So he wasn't trying to, I don't think he was trying to like diss them per se. But what I think he was doing, what happens is when you call, as everyone that has any understanding of American history and does any kind of a half of a deep dive, okay, if you've ever in your life read anything about history and black history in terms that black Americans were called, one derogatory term was boy. Okay, so Teofimo Lopez, a Spanish guy from New York, you telling me he doesn't know better than to not call two deceased black men of history boys? He doesn't know not to call MLK and Malcolm X boy and them boys? Excuse me? So where were the YouTube videos about that? Did any of you bitch about that? Dead silence. Okay, so if you didn't, I don't know. And the video, maybe you may not be aware of it. To be fair, maybe you don't know until now, but the video is definitely out there. Okay. And so nobody checked him. There were black people standing around him when he said it. And guess what? By the way, Tio's going to continue to talk like this. He's going to continue probably to publicly diss black fighters. He's probably going to continue to call other people the N-word. He's going to call just like he called Devin Haney nigga to his face. He's going to continue to call other black fighters the N-word. And y'all not going to do shit. Y'all not going to do nothing. You're just going to say he's from New York and he's Spanish, so who cares? So don't come crying now that you're all shocked that he said it, because what it is he's what he is. He's like the old saying goes, like Maya Angelou famously said, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. He's telling you, this is who I am. I don't really respect you like that. He's letting black people know, look, I'm calling you nigga. I call Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, them boys. I don't respect you. And so what he said in this interview, I guess a day or two ago, this is just adding to what's already out there from the past. You see what I'm saying? So again, knowing his history, just again, actually not only not be surprised by what he said, I expect he's going to say something else probably the next few weeks. He could keep saying more things. He's not done. Like, I think he's going to say something else. But what I would like some of these YouTubers to do, particularly some of the black male YouTubers that have excused him for saying the N-word, I want you to check him on that. Don't just check him on these recent comments about being mad that he said the Top Rank can keep the black fighters, and then because he dissed Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley. The minute he was calling black Devin Haney nigga and black man the N-word, you and Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, them boys, you should have had an issue. So that's not even the worst of what he said. So make a video about that. Make a video about him not calling people the N-word. He needs to stop doing that. But you won't do that because you're going to go, again, it's okay because it's different because, that's how New Yorkers talk. And, he's Hispanic and, he's kind of one of us. No, he's telling you, clearly Tio's letting black people know he doesn't consider himself black. And the funny thing is, there's a lot of black YouTubers that act like they thought Tio was one of theirs, like he's down with the crew, like he's one of us, meaning black people. See, Tio just lets you further know that he does in no way consider himself part of the black community. So all you black YouTubers out there that were embracing him and kissing his ass and all this other stuff and acting like he was so fucking great, yeah, he just lets you know he doesn't consider himself black at all. He doesn't consider himself that. That's the point. He doesn't think he's one of you. He doesn't want to be black. He doesn't think he's black. Okay? He's letting you know he's distancing himself from you. He doesn't respect you like that. And the only way you can get someone to respect you is you have to check them when they disrespect you. So what I would like to see going forward is some YouTubers making some of these same YouTubers that are acting outraged right now, make a video in general about how he's been talking. And not just him, some of these other fighters that are also using the N-word that aren't black. Let's see if you make a video on that. Okay, so just wanted to drop a few lines on that, and I'll be back with another video.